Hi and welcome. This is Rachel and this is Living Consciously with Rachel. So we're going to make two all-purpose sprays today, one with vinegar and one without. They pretty much can be used anywhere, but do be careful with certain fabrics, especially dark ones, because I find that sometimes that it can change the color slightly. Generally, because these are chemical free, they don't stain and you can just wash that fabric and it should be fine. I have a dark couch. I sprayed it along my couch and there was a big white stain, but it was fine. Honestly, some warm water, it was okay. And I pulled off the cushion, washed the cushion, it was all right. Definite no-nos, granite, marble, just be careful. What are you gonna need? One of the important ingredients you're gonna need is some Castile soap. Castile soap is plant-based oils, not like other soaps, which can be animal fats. You will need some baking soda, essential oils, My Pure Earth if you're in Asia. Of course, something to put them in, a funnel, a stirry stick. Let's get making. Before you start, you might wanna give this a rinse with just some warm water. I always start with a soap. Honestly, I use about 2 swishes through, but like if you want to be someone who's very careful about measurements, honestly 2 tablespoons is perfect. Just gonna put that in, so 1 and 2. They're pretty big. You can see that it's about maybe an 1/8 or a 1/10 of the way up. What you'll need to do is if you want it to be soapier, you'll use more. If you don't need so much soapiness in it, you'll use less. You'll need to find your own way that works best for you. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put some baking soda in here. Baking soda is fantastic. Hot tip, do not use too much. I put in probably like a teaspoon there and that's about it. So we're gonna put that in. This is a eucalyptus scented Castile soap. I'm going to use a eucalyptus essential oil. How many drops? I mean, it's up to you in terms of the smell. I don't even know how many I just did then, yeah, but usually like 10 to 15 drops. Make sure you get the rest of that baking soda in there. Last ingredient, some H2O. How much water? Again, it really depends on the size of the flask that you're using. Pop it in and keep going until you want to. You don't have to fill it up. I mean, you just saw how quickly this was to make. I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. There we go. Okay, so you can see it's about 3/4 of the way full, which is completely fine for me. Take out your funnel, grab your stick, and stir, stir, stir. Some of the things that I use the all-purpose spray for is my kitchen, my bathroom. This particular one I actually use for my son's toys. I use it for pretty much everything and it's quite safe everywhere. I think the only places that you always have to be careful with are marble, granite. Always be careful there. Also be very careful with anything that really costs you a lot of money. I have been using this on our teak wood and it has been fine. That being said, do a bit of DD beforehand and cross-check. Otherwise, at the end I'll list what it can and cannot do, but again, no guarantee. You know your products best. If it's expensive, boom, there you have it. A do-it-yourself, chemical-free, all-purpose spray. So what's in an all-purpose cleaner that has vinegar? Obviously, vinegar is one of the ingredients. We're gonna have some lemon, squeeze of half a lemon in here, my best friend Castile soap, and our good friend H2O. Now I know all of you wanna say, oh my God, that's plastic, single use. You know what, for a lot of people this is single use, but it absolutely is not for me. After this is finished, this vinegar, I will go and top it up with other vinegar at one of the multiple stores that we have here that are refillables. On top of that, there is a gentleman, and I haven't used him yet, who drives around and he delivers Castile soap by like the gallon fill. I'm gonna get him to fill this up with a different scented Castile soap. Let's get making. Funnel, lemon. I'm gonna put that lemon right in there. Smells nice. This one I'm going with a different flavor. So I've got lemon, so that's gonna have a nice scent. And I've got the Castile soap, 2 really big squeezes in there. Add more, add less, it really is up to you. You're gonna have to find what works best. We're gonna go a lavender essential oil this time, just to be a little bit different. I do need to up my game in my sense. I generally stick to tea tree oil and eucalyptus. I think I need to up my game a little bit. With some lavender, reminds me of my grandma. Last but not least, a good cup of vinegar. Oh, you can see I've never used this before. Can you use ACV? Yeah, you can, but there is a color with ACV, so just be careful. This is cheaper, that's why I go this one. Slowly pour the vinegar in. That's one. Then the rest, we're just gonna top that up with some water. If you don't know, get yourself on a soda stream. I love it. Another way to be more conscious and not buy more soda water bottles. In fact, I'd say we probably saved, I don't know, like 40 bucks a month by having a soda stream. It should be equal parts water and vinegar. That's my one hot tip. Take this out, get your stirrer. Note, this one doesn't have baking soda. I really recommend these two because they're both very versatile and they're a little bit different, so you can kind of see what works best for you. Stir, 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 stir. For me, I have a different one in the kitchen, different one in the lounge, and then of course, because I also use it to clean Oscar's toys, Oscar's high chair, Oscar's bibs, basically anything. Like, I feel so confident in this product that I make myself pretty much go anywhere and be used on anything. This one is also very similar to a glass cleaner, but we'll do that another day. Nice. Just gonna smell this one more time. It's very different. Smells delightful. Kind of going back to where I mentioned in another video that you may have seen that people don't feel that it's clean until it smells like that chemical clean. Remember, that's not the case. Our grandparents said it just didn't need to smell like a chemical clean. This is just something that's happened in the last couple of decades and we feel is the right thing. You absolutely do not. This is safe. This is much better for you, for your babies, yourself, and your health. So there you have it. 2 awesome all-purpose sprays. One with vinegar, one without. Let me know which one's your favorite. Oh, what I didn't mention is that I have been using them without vinegar for over 6 years now. Thanks, Mara. It has been fantastic. I use it for everything. I love it. People who come over, they smell it, they go, oh, what's that? And I will be honest, we are a little bit lazy in our house and we pay someone to clean it. Busy parents, and they love it too. And they have actually adapted it in their own households. Yay, win, 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 win.